Do I need the Benz to attract some female friends? Puma had me going, keeping grips on his ends. What can a man like Ma do in a situation so absurd? Putting emphasis on every word. Everywhere I go, I keep my backpack on standby, just in case fools wanna vandalize, dramatize, get woozy. When the dark brown speaks on the matter, my loot count getting fatter. Brothers on the corner rafting it for the wealth. My cousin 15 always did do for self. Getting vineyard or ricocheted while I kick it. My style is wicked. They get for saving up for bus tickets. Humiliation's not the least concern. Not a drug user. No rock, no slave of Medusa. Back from the future, ahead of the game. A new edition. Yeah, so let it rain, let it rain. Straight to your brain, I make way through your openings. You're catching blows of this flow in slow motion now. If you're feminine, I smack you with a handful of M&M's. Disorganized, I style like synonyms. So you can say what you wanna. I do damage. Kicking more styles than Arm& Hammer. Pop the juice of Tropicana. Headed to Atlanta, strange days with waves like rays of gamma.
Hey yo, why must you ask if we got the fame, man? Mr. Wally prevailed the home training. Keep to myself, so I must bear the witness. If walls can only talk, or only think they tell my business. So run for the mountains. JV attacker, rocket smiles and announcing dominated. Determination is my guide. I stick to the underground, my union never organized. Now you rap, we say I'm arrogant. Say what? Who's the whack? But how can you come with that comparison? Just a mission ain't no simple task. No show walls, I gotta save up a little bitty cash. Brothers put down the no-no. My style simply so-so. And get him obeyed the sheriff Sonny Bono. Just a man on his delivery, yeah. And holler this if you hear me one time.
Damn, it's kinda funny how these people make their money. Hustling with no fuss while my black is on the bus. They failed to calculate how their time was spent, and they only came up with a pocket full of lint.
I used to get upset the way they label me a threat, claiming we're equal the same old sequel F them peoples. In this time we do crimes, but ain't no need to repent. But yo, I always come up with just a pocket full of lint. I need the $50 fee for the GRTC. If ain't no loot coming my way, I depend on my feet. I spend some time thinking. For petty cash, I get confused on how to make ends and how illegal money's used.
And when they figure out just how their time was spent, yo, they only come up with just a pocket full of lint. And the masses, that's why we tend to show our black asses. We ain't really getting paid, it's just a masquerade. We never prevail, that's why our life is so hard. The odds against us, just like shooting CeeLo with God. It's that never win on end type situation. That's why we scattered brain and wrecking havoc on the nation. From station to station and state to state. But now cash flow determined the appearance of your mate. I was never one to get caught by the mighty dollar. Tell them girls I'm broken shit. Do you still wanna holler? Plus I walk and never too good for the bus. Cause you and us gon' leave them fake peoples in the dust and get paid and catch a ride behind our backs. In fact, I'm having a black act attack for real. But now until then, I'm gonna chill. And when I get mine, just stay the F off my deals.
Most rappers be selling their soul to go gold. The tone pole production keeping control over relentless. No commercialized type sentence. Disorganized union elevate the skill percent.
Eating manipulated happens, acting too friendly. The nice guy with money turns to every man's enemy. Keep alert to perceive any schemes to deprive your future and your dreams. Yo, I refuse to be outsmarted by some devious crooked con artist. You sense what I have may be valuable. Now you appear to be a close friend that's reliable, trustworthy, civilized being. Smiles, a counterfeit. Greed is what I'm seeing from deadly looks. You're ready to attack with manufactured venom from your poison sack and relinquish your tongue to deduct my property, but there's nothing to deduct from, cause it's hidden. I struggled for my wants. Now you expect me to be your pretty boy and flaunt. That's just another way to get me trapped. I'm on budgets. My money needs to overlap.
It's kinda funny how these people make their money. Hustling with no fuss while my black ass is on the bus. They failed to calculate how their time was spent, and they only came up with a pocket full of lint. Damn, it's kinda funny how these people make their money. Hustling with no fuss while my black ass is on the bus. They failed to calculate how their time was spent, and they only came up with a pocket full of lint.